Okay? Tell me when.
Action.
Hi, I'm Rebecca, and I'm here to just show you a really quick application of one nail my daughter Maddie. We're going to do a Jamberry Junior application. It's almost the same. The only difference is with juniors, I let them soak in alcohol because juniors have oilier nail beds than grown-ups. So we've soaked for about a minute. With an adult, I would just wipe it. If you notice that you have oilier nail beds, you should soak for about 30 seconds. So what I'm going to do first is... You're done soaking? Yes, ma'am. So what you're going to do first is you're going to prep. And how you prep is by either soaking or wiping with oil. And then you're going to push back your cuticles.
What cuticles? Oil?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
What?
Cuticles?
Cuticles? Oh, cuticles. That's a good question, Kaya.
Is the water oil?
Listen to Mom. You can't listen if you're talking. Cuticles are little pieces, almost like skin that kind of grows over your nail, and you'll want to push that back because jamberries will not stick to skin. That was a very good question, Kaya. Thank you. And Maddie thinks that she is the best at applying, so she tries to apply her jamberries by herself quite often, and she really is the best, so let's not get it twisted, right? So it has a clear backing, so that's really nice. So you can match up the nail right on the backing. I mean, it's very, very convenient. So you're just going to roughly match it up. And then I like to take my scissors and just kind of peel it up.
Is it on?
I didn't even tell you guys what you're going to need to apply these bad boys. You're going to need your dryer or your heat source. I have my Jamberry dryer. You're going to need your application kit because you're going to want these awesome Jamberry scissors. So after you pick which nail you want, you're going to just lift it slightly off the sheet like this, and you just roughly guesstimate the size that you're going to need it by measuring the nail. And I leave mine just a little bit longer so that if I need to reposition it on the finger, I could touch that. I call it my handle. If I need to reposition, I feel like it doesn't mess up the adhesive. But if you touch it, you are going to mess up the adhesive. I leave it sticking to my scissors so I don't mess up my adhesive, and I put it close to the dryer and just let it curl. And I'm going to plop it down right on her finger as close to the cuticle as I can get it. And I'm not perfect at it, and that's why I leave my handle. But I did pretty good that time. Then you just kind of press it down with your fingers. Okay? And you can see it's kind of on there. And then I really like the baggie method. So I'm going to take my baggie. You can use a sandwich bag, you can use saran wrap, whatever you have, and you can wrap it around that nail, and you can put it back to the dryer, and it's going to kind of shrink wrap it to the nail. Now Maddie doesn't like the heat too much, so a lot of times for Maddie May, we'll use a rice bag. You could also just throw rice into a kid sock and heat it in your microwave for about 30 seconds. You can put it right on top of that baggie. A lot of times she'll do this part herself until it gets nice and warm. Tell me when it gets too warm.
2.
Yep, she likes to count it out.
3. Should we do it on 10?
Okay. Yep, that looks good to me. It's not too warm?
1, 2.
Okay.
It is 2. It's good too. It's good.
And then I like to give it a good press with my rubber cuticle pusher. This bad boy is your friend. You're going to want to press and press and press and press and press. And you're going to seal all those edges down really well. And then after that, you're either going to clip or you're going to file the ends. And I usually do both. I usually clip them and then file them. Ready? Let me clip it.
I see the musical roller coaster.
And then I always re-baggie and reheat them after I file them. I do this, when I do this to myself, I usually put the kids on little Einsteins, and that's what's playing in the background right now. My little guy Legacy is checking that out. Good job. And Maddie's kind of watching while she gets her application done. My first application.
I want to do it 5 times.
My first application was done in 22 minutes while I was watching little Einsteins. So I like to say it's quick.
2,
Put
3.
your kids on Mickey Mouse or Einsteins and get your nails done. It's the best thing ever. Alright, and that's pretty much it. You want to show your frozen one? How I can tell that it's on really well. Went up to the camera, baby. How I can tell that it's on really well is that it kind of gets a little bit of a nice shine to it.
Now, can I have another one?
Of course. Now that we have one, we're gonna go ahead and do the rest of her manicure. She's been waiting for these guys for a long time.
Yeah,
What I
she
was saying
never
was how you can tell it's on really well is that it'll have a nice shine to it. So you can really see that it shines just like polish. So thank you guys for tuning in. That's pretty much how I do my manicures. I'll see you next time. Push the button.